This week, the El Segundo City Council officially promoted a major local initiative, the 2026 Young Entrepreneurs Maker and Talent Fair. Backed by the El Segundo Council PTA, this event takes over the front lawn of El Segundo High School on Saturday, March 21st. The setup serves as a physical sandbox. Students bring early-stage concepts out of garages and test them directly in front of the community. You will see traditional retail formats like handmade jewelry and food stands operating right alongside modern technical ventures, including custom 3D printed products. But physical incubators have an inherent mathematical ceiling. A 4-hour event on a high school lawn relies on local walk-by foot traffic, severely restricting how many customers a founder can reach. Selling a product in person validates the idea. Surviving as a business in 2026 requires translating that idea into a persistent, accessible digital footprint. The high school lawn is an excellent place to prove a concept works. It cannot serve as the launch pad for a business that intends to scale. This chart shows viewer retention rates for local digital video content. At the 3-second mark, there's a steep drop where creators lose 65% of their audience without an immediate, compelling hook. A second trend line reveals retention rates for polished, professional media. Amateur smartphone videos struggle to hold attention, making it nearly impossible for unpolished young startups to break out of their local geography. When founders fail to capture digital attention locally, it triggers capital flight. Capital flight is an economic term describing the rapid exit of money and assets from a specific region, happening here when local talent relocates to major tech hubs for investors demanding high production value. There's a talent pool worth over $5 million operating right now in the South Bay. Keeping them in El Segundo requires building localized, professional-grade digital infrastructure. The barrier to scaling a South Bay startup is not a lack of viable ideas, it is the absence of professional media translation for those ideas. The infrastructure solving this translation problem already exists locally at Voxel Micro Video Labs by Don Allen Experience. This flowchart illustrates Voxel's core methodology, the living capability statement. A capability statement outlines a business's core competencies. Voxel takes a raw idea, runs it through a studio video podcast format, and branches it into multiple professional digital assets. The flowchart funnels into this bar graph, showing the measurable result of bypassing traditional advertisements. Authentic founders using these high-quality video formats see their sponsorship acquisition rates increase by 40 to 60%. Renting this specific studio setup gives an El Segundo student the tools to record a pitch that meets the quality standards of global investors, all without ever leaving their local zip code. Voxel Micro Video Labs neutralizes these geographical limitations, actively building a direct digital bridge from the South Bay directly to global capital markets. The complete pipeline for an El Segundo student entrepreneur is now clearly defined in 2 steps. Physical product validation at the Maker Fair, followed directly by digital amplification at Voxel Micro Video Labs. The historical model of the neighborhood lemonade stand is obsolete. In 2026, we are actively accelerating serious, scalable future CEOs. This comprehensive startup engine runs on a powerful synergy. The City Council provides the civic backing, and private infrastructure like Voxel provides the technical execution. The community has a specific role to play. Provide the crucial first step of physical validation by attending the Maker Fair on March 21st. For the founders testing their products on the lawn, the next step is waiting. Secure your digital amplification by booking a session at Voxel Micro Video Labs. Scaling a local retail or tech brand into a global sensation is a supported, step-by-step civic process. El Segundo is a place where young businesses start. Equipped with the right tools, it is the ultimate launchpad where they scale.